Nathan Tannenbaum with just some of the stories coming from the Las Vegas Review-Journal in print and online. In case you missed the front page photo in Tuesday's RJ, as of late Monday evening, there were still flights coming into Las Vegas from Mexico. Now, to keep you up to date on the latest developments in the swine flu story, both here and around the world, we've got a convenient one-stop shop for you now at lvrj.com/swineflu. That's all one word. We are also flashing the latest big headlines in our online breaking news section. Well, it's not a guaranteed 60-vote filibuster-proof supermajority for Democrats in the United States Senate, but Tuesday's announcement that five-term Republican Arlen Specter of Pennsylvania is hopping into the Democratic aisle was good news to Majority Leader Harry Reid. The Review-Journal's Washington Bureau is pursuing reaction not just from Reid, but also his Nevada counterpart, rising national Republican star John Ensign. Review-Journal court reporter David Kihara first brought up the following story in our breaking news section Tuesday. There may be more to the story of a mom being charged in the death of her 15-year-old son who suffered from kidney disease most of his life. The mother, 40-year-old Lena Anderson, has been accused of neglecting her son's medical care. In a brief Justice Court appearance Tuesday, Anderson's attorney said on the contrary, she's a deeply caring mom whose son wouldn't take his medicine. There's a lot more to the story now in print and online. Rumors rumbling along the Strip recently may have more than a grain of truth to them, as casino mogul Steve Wynn was quoted Tuesday as saying that if the price were right, he'd consider taking at least one of MGM Mirage's properties off their hands, including, ironically, the Bellagio that he built and subsequently sold into the merged MGM Mirage. The RJ's team of business reporters is following this closely. What will that wacky Las Vegas Mayor Oscar Goodman think of next? Well, some clever marketing people at Opportunity Village and the Hard Rock Cafe somehow managed to twist the mayor's arm into showing up Tuesday evening as they worked hard to stir, and not shake, a 20-gallon martini.
Here, this is going to top it off, okay? It's going to be a little bit like a fadeaway jump shot. So anybody in the way better watch out. Here we go, folks. You ready? Ladies, watch your feathers here.
It's also the kickoff of a new, much smaller item on the menu at the restaurant, the Opportunitini. Can I say that again? I just like the sound of that. Opportunitini. That's a special martini with all the proceeds going directly to Opportunity Village. The Review-Journal Sports Department's already had a pretty full plate, keeping you up to date on the hype and whatever real news comes out of the days leading up to Saturday's Manny Pacquiao-Ricky Hatton fight at the MGM. Look for photos and video from Tuesday's afternoon's boxer arrivals.
Ricky, undefeated at 140 pounds, facing Manny Pacquiao here at the MGM Grand on Saturday.
But the sports guys have also been following the Las Vegas Wranglers' second round of ECHL hockey playoffs against the Stockton Thunder, taking Game 2 at the Orleans Monday night to tie up that best-of-7 series at a game apiece, before heading back to California for Games 3 and 4 Thursday and Saturday, then returning to Las Vegas next Monday for at least Game 5. But then, sadly, the sports department had to add coverage of the death of former UNLV basketball great and team radio color commentator Glenn Gondo Gondrezick at the age of 53 from apparent complications following last September's long overdue heart transplant surgery. We'll have the latest on funeral services in print and online. Well, we're knocking on the downhill side of the week, which regular readers know means the Wednesday Taste section, where foodie Heidi Napranella lays down the latest in culinary news. This week's cover story it may seem a little bit odd to some, but read on, dear viewer-reader, about beer pairings. And if you're still trying to figure out what to do this coming weekend, we've got the answers for you. And again, you might want to play it back in slow motion because this guy is a fast talker. There's a lot to talk about, isn't there, Doug Elfman?
All right, this weekend's going to be huge at the MGM. Manny Pacquiao will be fighting Ricky Hatton in the biggest fight of the year so far. Also on the Strip, Jennifer Hudson, Robin Thicke, Boz Scaggs, Tony Orlando, Howie Mandel, summer movie season, and the stripper pool over at the Rio. That's all coming up on Vegasland Video.
Yes, your visit to Vegas land is always right here online. And now the weather. We should have a steady diet of mostly sunny for the remainder of the work week, although expect some lingering winds to 20 miles an hour Wednesday, keeping the mercury in the lower 80s before less wind and a climb into the upper 80s until Saturday brings another storm system. And that'll mean more clouds, slight chances for rain. Overnight lows now look to be a degree or 3 either side of 60. And for breaking news 24/7, you're at the right spot. ReviewJournal.com.